Okay, so my name is Marian Marinov, and I'm CTO of GetQuadr. This is a company that provides Linux containers, and simply because I don't really believe that we are secure, we decided that we'll have everything checked out by another company, and also we decided that a single company may not be knowledgeable enough in our infrastructure to check all the bugs available out there, and we decided to go out of the normal way and ask everyone else on the internet to try to hack us. So, first of all, we tried everything that we knew about our infrastructure to test it, to make it secure as much as possible. But it's impossible to be totally secure. As I'm teaching network security, I also know that you may be reasonably secure now, but maybe in a week or two after you have introduced a bunch of new software into your system, this system may not be secure anymore. So having regular reviews are good, but having a constant hacking attacks by white hackers, it's a very good idea to have. So also we have this situation where we want to give something to everyone that works on our machines, our sites, and try to find any bug on our machines. So having a bug bounty gave us a very interesting side effect. All the customers, new customers that came to us at conferences asked us, are we secure? And we said, okay, we may not be secure, but if you find a bug, please report it and we'll try to fix it as fast as possible. And they thought that we are more secure than the others because we were open, because we knew that there may be problems with our security, but we constantly try to change this so we are more secure. Also, companies, they believe more on other, they depend more on other companies that really know that security is something very important, and also customers at the end also know that they really they prefer companies that know that their data is secret to them. Like a customer wants his pictures not in the internet, like iCloud recently, but safely stored somewhere that no one has access to them except them. And that's a very good idea, and we want to keep that. Also, some of our developers were hard to convince that security is very important. Some of them simply know that this is the way we write our software, this is the way we will continue to write our software. But it's very funny when people from India or from the United States or somewhere else simply report a stupid bug to them that they have repeated like 5 times on our website. And they start thinking about it more and more, because it's not like your boss telling you there is a problem with your code. It's now that a few people on the internet found a problem with your code, and now you're responsible for it, and you have to deal with it. This is something that the bug bounty program helped us build with our teams. Also, we need to know how to organize that, and that was a very difficult problem for us, because it took us like 3 weeks to finally decide what we will have in our bug bounty program. First of all, we need to have a person that will constantly talk to the people that have reported something. So it's strange if someone reports a bug to a company and the company doesn't respond to that. This is a big problem because this means for the person that the company doesn't care about this information, and we care about this data, about this bug that have been reported. And if you want to show to everyone that you care, you have to respond. So we actually dedicated a person at certain points in the beginning of the program. We had 2 persons in charge of the email communication only with everyone that was reporting bugs to us. It's very important. It's the most important part. Even if you can't fix it right now, can't fix it at all because of certain aspects of your architecture, you need to have someone responding to all the bugs that were reported. Also, you need to define rules of engagement. It's very important because some things may not be considered a bug for you because, like Indian security researchers sometimes report me that they actually found the IP address of my DNS servers. That's not very important to me because obviously DNS servers have to be out there. They work this way. If you don't know the IP, it's not a good DNS service. So you have to define what's not a bug, also what's considered a bug, and also if you have an awarding program, what is eligible for awards. That's very important. Then you have to verify each disclosure. If the researcher doesn't provide you with proof of concept of this problem, it's not a problem, because if you cannot reproduce it reliably, it's a problem of the researcher, not yours. Then you have to keep track of all the reports out there, because it's an issue when second or third security researcher reports the same thing. You need to report to say to the second and third that this guy already reported it, and we will fix it or we will not fix it at that point. Also, it's good, it's not required, but it's good to have Hall of Fame for your security program, because all of these guys, they do not receive a lot of money for this work. They receive satisfaction from the fact that their name is out there. They found a particular security problem, and they really like this. They're not so much in the money. Maybe the Indians are, but everyone else that's not from India don't really care so much for this money, because they're not so much. And finally, if your company has the budget for it, which is not so big if you don't have many problems, security problems, it's good to give money to everyone that has found any bug. I don't know, for each company that should be different, because T-shirts, yes, T-shirts are good, but think about it. If you send a T-shirt from Serbia to India, it will cost you like maybe 100 times more than to print it in India. So for our company, it was PayPal, the easiest way, because most of these guys actually have PayPal. So we give them money through PayPal, send them money directly. Next thing, we need to dedicate time from each team, because usually a big infrastructure like ours is not done by a single person or by a single team. Usually you have a lot of teams involved in that, and you need to dedicate time from each team for fixing bugs. When you receive a bug, you need to have the time to fix it, and it may be 2 hours a week for this, but you have to know that there is particular time when security issues reported from these experts will be given to you. There are a lot of bugs that may be considered invalid, but if they're invalid in your infrastructure, you need to give more information about why they are invalid, or how you have dealt with the problem to make them invalid. Some of the researchers that reported bugs to us really wanted to explain what the bugs were at conferences like this one. So it's a very bad idea to simply tell them, no, you cannot tell everyone that you found this particular bug on our system. If you are if you think you are open about security, you should share your security mishaps. I'm sorry, yes, we found that this problem is a big problem for our company, and I'll tell you about it in a minute. Okay, so this guy here, I'm really happy with him. He's from the Czech Republic. He actually took over our DNS infrastructure for half an hour. He replaced the DNS servers, the host names here, we run bind on our infrastructure for the DNS hosting for our customers. And in bind, if you create a zone with the host name of another host that is defined in different zone file, the zone have a precedence. So he simply created a zone for our DNS servers and pointed that zone to his DNS server and took over our DNS servers. This guy is very good, and I'm happy that he actually made a presentation about this problem. Okay, so if you have any questions, find me around here, and this is the link to our bug bounty program. Thank you.